me a bit about that night and what Rawiri remembers.
Because I was asleep, I was sick on the couch here and I was asleep. And then what woke me up was it sounded like a gunshot. And I thought someone was outside my house shooting or something. Until I went out, just opened my curtains and saw one of my friends across the road just walked straight towards me. And I was like, oh my God, I know it's one of my kids. You're walking straight towards me. And she's like, oh, girl, it's your son. And I was just like, okay, which one? And she was like, it's Rawiri. So I had to suck it in and yeah, no hell went loose. And I just bled my mouth out there and saw my son. And
you went red, eh?
yeah, I was very upset. And I didn't mean to yell like that, but you know, things happen. And anyway, my mum and them came down and stayed by him. My brother-in-law was just coming down from work, and he was going, do you want me to be with him? I was like, yeah, because I'm shocked. I don't know what to do at the moment. So he went into the ambulance with him. Because what happened was my son said that he was crossing the road. My friend was watching him, and she said to me that the fella was spinning his wheels by my tree at the front here, and she said, stop, you know. Oh, it's a swear word. Yeah. And and he just let loose and just hit my son in like an 80k speed, hit him from where the dots are, and his son airborned it past 4 parked cars. Yeah, he airborned it. And all the scratches here was from airborning and sliding on the concrete.
Like racing.
Yeah. And then just as I went out, when that all happened, I came out. The driver actually backed his car away from my son and drove it home, went up the driveway and was wiping the blood off or tissue his wife was giving him in front of the police and me. And I was like, what are you doing, you idiot? The cop was like, well, grab that, grab that. And yeah, I have 4 witnesses that's told me the exact same story. He apparently reckons that he wasn't driving fast, and I said, well, it's a bit silly to say that, because if you weren't driving so fast, my kid would have been underneath your car, he wouldn't be airborne. That tells something. But the mother over there, she witnessed it because she was the one that was saying, hang on boy, watch the cars. And then this car just comes flying out of nowhere.
I've forgotten. And some words that I have not forgotten.
Yeah.
Some that stuck in my brain, and some that I can't sleep, and some that I dream about, and I find.
Bit of a jumble, is it?
And when I sleep, I dream about it, and then I wake up and then I find it.
That doesn't sound very nice.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's really hard to have my son finding it hard to sleep. Like something banging, or even if a door slams, it makes him flinch.
Yeah.
It makes him just, Mum, can you please make sure that doesn't do it again, because it scares me. That really, that hurts, because it's really hard for him to, like, we talk about it.
Yeah.
We have to talk about it just to make it easy for him to understand and accept that whatever happened. Yeah.
You seem pretty good though from being in hospital last week. Yeah. You had heaps of mates around?
I've got you mean at school?
Yeah, mates and family, have they come to visit you?
I've got 200.
200 friends?
That's why people were coming.
You were a popular boy. And what kind of things have they brought you?
Toys, cakes, lollies in there, and cookies. Like we've already got one up there.
Loons?
Loons? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That would have taken ages to make.
And clothes and that.
Yeah, he taught me how to make loom bracelets in the
That's
hospital.
right.
And he was asleep. I thought he was awake and I thought he was just looking down, but he was actually asleep and he was holding it like this. I was like, okay, Santa, what do I do? And he was just sitting like this, just holding it, and I was going, oh my God, you're asleep. Oh, what a cool teacher you are. So I pulled him back down, put his blanket on me. He's asleep.
And then when I woke up, then you were up, hey?
Yeah. He had a friend, when he was in the playroom, this little boy got hit by a reverse car. I think it was a Papa Koe or something.
Oh.
But he got hit and I woke up one morning, I think it was on a Thursday morning or something, and I said, excuse me, Luce, have you seen my son? She goes, yeah, I've seen your son and he's been awesome. I said, oh, well, can you tell me where my son is? And she goes, you have to come here quietly. I said, okay then. And this boy was in his bed. And no, he was just coming out of his sleep too.
Yeah.
And my son was sitting there holding his hand and he was going, oh, kia kaha, my bro. I got hit by a car, but I'm alright. You'll be alright too, bro. We're like the Hulk. You're alright, bro. And this boy, the next day he got up and he came in the room and grabbed them.
Oh.
I heard you talking to me and making me feel better. And her mum, me and his mum ended up being good friends. Yeah. And he was like, I said, oh, sorry, little man, we gotta go home soon. And he goes, oh, Rawiri, put your Facebook page down and give me your address and your number and I'll give you a holler. And I was just like, oh, he's just like, yeah.
That's really
So that
cool.
was really cool. My son to go and awhi him. Give him awhi, yeah.
Yeah, you remember doing that, Rawiri? What made you go and visit the other boy that was sick?
Oh, because I found out that he got hit by a car. But I didn't know what train. And I said this to the nurse, do you know where this little boy is? Because I think I know him. And then she said, oh, I'm room 13. And then I went down to room 13. And then I hold his hand.
I feel him, man. You were awesome, man. He was crying when you left him.
I know.
And he goes, you're my friend.
And the other one, The other one.
But I've added the mother on Facebook.
Cool.
And he's been messaging me, so I just let son know, and yeah, we'll write back to him when we get the net. Hey.
That's really cool. So it looks like angels were looking out for you and you were looking out for this boy, huh? Yeah? Yeah.
Your little brother was your son.
He feels like it.
Do you remember when you were in bed? Were people talking to you? Do you remember people holding your hand and saying things to you like you did with the boy?
Papa?
Oh yeah, Papa did.
Oh yeah?
And
Uncles?
my uncle, my auntie.
Oh, we had family coming from Hamilton, Matori Bay,
Auckland.
Napier, Auckland.
Far out.
Yeah, and that's on his father's side. All over the place.
Slowly.
And I knew you had your personality because you and your pies. That gives it away. That's how I know you haven't changed.
What's your favourite pie, Rawiri?
Steak and cheese.
Yeah, mine too.
And he got a $50 gift voucher from his friends from yesterday, and it's a Pakistan one. And he was just like, oh, I go, come on son, what do you want to buy for yourself? And he was just like, what do we need for our fridge, Mum? We need some bread, and what do you need? Do you want a milk for coffee? And I was like, what? What are you doing? Did you do the shopping list in your head or something? No, you get what you want. I don't want your money. And the first thing he got was his milkshake and his pies. And his links. He had to get his links.
Where are they?
Your links.
Yeah, where are they?
I'd rather him have no TV than, have no baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm dealing with that.
And that'll gently ease over time too.
Yeah.
With the healing.
Yeah. The moment the stitches are healed and he's all good to go and the noise is not so, pain in the butt on for him.
Yeah.
I'll send him straight to school.
Wait for you.
Oh,
From here to probably here when he woke again and obviously asked for pies.
Oh, it was.
Saying 1 to 10 and I say 0.
I say, how are you feeling from 1 to 10? And he tells me.
0.
0. And it's been 0 and 1. But when the noise hits and he starts rubbing, that's when I know he's getting tired or the noise is irritating him or he's getting that migraine or headache. So I'm straight in bed.
That's cool.
We got the meds, got our medicines.
Yeah, but they pose again, mate.
Yeah, well, he's just I get pills so that it doesn't get seizure in his sleeps.
Yeah.
So he's taken all of that, so he doesn't like those. But I had to give it to him. I said, yeah, if they'll take it or else we're going to go meet that doctor again. He's like, oh yeah, I'm not going to go meet that doctor again. He cut me open and all. And I was like, what? And the doctor says something. Then my son says things and he doesn't realise what he said.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of swearing.
Oh.
So I have to, I had friends come on, the Jehovah friends.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, I need some cookies with me. And it's just like, F off. They were most of our Jehovah friends though.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, mate. I guess it would feel like your birthday every day with lots of presents and everything like that, and cookies and lollies and
Colouring book.
colouring books. Yeah.
We did some crafting yesterday, honey.
Oh yeah, up there I was just trying.
Yeah, we did some Minecrafting and glued them up and created our own little garden.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're drying out at the moment.
We noticed those before, so you're a big fan of Minecraft, Rawiri?
He loves Minecraft.
Yep.
Awesome.
Because in Minecraft you can't die.
We got to put them together, eh?
Oh,
We do a lot of drawings, colouring, painting. I just keep him active, keep him positive and do what he wants to do. Or do some stickers or something.
Yeah.
Because my friend, she's into her art stuff and she
Oh,
just chucks boxes over here, here's some stuff for him, he can make his own garden and here's some colouring pencils and felts and paint stuff, so I'm pushing them all over there go for it. Don't knock yourself out, just gotta have a rest.
So you must be glad to be back home now, Rawiri, yeah?
Psyched.
He's so happy.
Well,
Mum, I'm okay. I know you were a bit upset, but I'm okay. Yeah, at the time I was lashing. And my son was lying on the ground and waiting for the ambulance. Like, it's okay, Mum. Just give me a towel. I'm just bleeding a little bit. And I was like, ah! And he's like, it's okay. Just calm down. They'll be here soon, Mum.
do you remember saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I said that to Mum. My eyes are just closed.
You right?
Yeah.
I'm tired.
No, it's itchy. Don't pull it off.
No, I'm just going to put it down. Oh. That is a bit of annoying, isn't it?
No, with the wires.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're getting... Okay, sorry. I have to shush.
So it sounds like you...
Talk to her. And smile to her.
Talk to her, smiled at him, okay.
Oh, good work, done.
He tells me what to do, and if it's not properly.
So do you remember when he was saying that? What was going through your mind when he basically told you to calm
Kind
down?
of snapped me out of my little fieriness. So I was so wild.
Understandable.
It made me so upset when I heard him go. Because the driver walked up to me, right? And I was like, oh, sorry, mate. Oh, man, I didn't see us. Oh, I've been drinking, mate. And that was it. My whole point of view of him was just like, you're just nothing to me right now. And I had my friend from next door just grabbed me and this is not good for the boy, you know. You need to calm down for him. And he was going, it's all right, Mum, just just give me a bit of a towel, please. I'm just a bit bleeding. The ambulance won't be long, Mum. Just calm down. You know, coming in and out of conscious. He's still got enough time to finish off a sentence, which buzzed me out. And I was just like, what? He's like, it's all right, Mum. Just calm down. They won't be long.
Oh, that is incredible.
And it kind of just made me. And what was funny, like on our way to the hospital, he flew over past me on the helicopter. I had to jump on the phone because there was another drinker driving. A woman was driving with a baby, a 1-year-old baby in the back of the seat, in the middle of a yellow line. And I had to go on the phone to the police and tell them all these streets that we were passing. And I was like, well, I'm gonna hang up now because I'm actually in a rush to go and see my son's just being shifted off from Tauranga to Auckland. And she was like, oh, I need you to pull over and stuff. And I said, So we pulled over to get out information and stuff. And he was like, come out. So I stood by his car and I turned and looked at the window, saw the camera, like, oh, I might just speak to you in my car. I might just go, this car, I don't want to put my mug on Police 10-7. My family loves that program. That's not my cup of tea of a show, thank you. No, I don't want to be on Police 10-7. You're alright. Just give my car. And I need to hurry up, so I just wrote it down all on a piece of paper, just gave it to him, like, let's go. So I can't stay here. Look, I need to go think to my son.
God. So obviously things are good now.
It was a whole commotion that night. Everything was just blinking in my head. Just too much to handle.
Yeah. It must be, there was a lot of messages for support or a lot of feedback we got.
Oh, they were so awesome. Everyone around here, just a blessing. All their prayers and all their presents and gifts that they gave to my son has just made him stronger. It's just made him recover even faster.
And the car crash, it made me brainy.
Oh, it did it? Awesome. Is that why you were correcting the gift cards?
And I corrected Mum, correcting her wrong, getting her wrong.
Correcting on Mummy, eh?
Yep, and then I was kidding. Hey, how is this for getting so brainy?
It's that wheat bugs, that's why.